Namaskar. So let's talk about late marriages, desperation, and bad marriages in this video. So, if someone is not getting suitable alliances that he or she wants, not getting married, not getting most eligible bachelors, even they are not getting suitable matches that they want, it of course creates desperation in them, and because of this desperation they say yes to any alliance that comes up. What happens then is, and here destiny comes to play, that when there is so much of desperation, for example, let's say seventh lord is going exalted, seventh lord is going to the fifth house, seventh lord is Saturn, it's sitting with Ketu, or there are planets like Mars, Ketu, Sun, Saturn in the seventh house. What do you expect? And people are coming to astrologers like, when I will get married, I'm so they sound so desperate, and I understand, because they are not getting married, they're not getting suitable matches. That is fine, I understand. But what happens is, I guess your first question should be, how will be my married life if I am not getting married? How will be my married life in the future? Because the problem is not that you are not getting married. If you are not getting married, this is for sure that your kundi has some problem with the seventh house. There is some problem in the seventh house, in the house of marriage, and that will manifest in the in terms of, like, you are not getting suitable match. You will get married in desperation, because you will say to whatever comes up in desperation, and destiny is making fool out of you to make you say yes to that bad alliance that is going to make your life hell. And this is what I really see when, like, I've worked in matrimonial sites and as an astrologer, and when a chart comes up and I see that it is very clear, like seventh lord is going exalted, seventh lord is sitting in fifth house, seventh lord, there are malefics in seventh house, this telling him in seventh house very bad. And what do you expect? Even Jupiter makes marriage hell when it is placed in seventh house. Then you would ask, which planet is good in the seventh house? Because even Venus is told very bad in seventh house. Actually, Venus in seventh house is said to be yoga of a widower in classics. Those who have studied classes must be knowing this. So which planet do you expect will do good in seventh house? That of course depends upon if that planet shows the quality of your spouse. For example, let's say let's say, like, there is sun in the seventh house, okay, and the person has prominent sun quality, prominent sun, your spouse have prominent sun, and their Mars and Venus are matching. Because in horoscope matching there are so many things to do. This is not just Ashtakut Milan. Horoscope matching is not all about Ashtakut Milan. Ashtakut is just a small part of it. That is not that important, because there are so many things that play out their role when it comes to synastry. horoscope matching. Actually, horoscope matching is one thing and karmic account is another thing, and you can't match a horoscope. But हाँ, जिससे if you have karmic account with someone, you are bound to be with that person, because you will come together for sure. If you have past karmic account with a person to get settled down in this life, so nobody can stop that, and nobody can stop you from coming together. A past karmic account can play out in separation as well, in many forms, in any relationship, not just in husband wife relationship. So we were talking about that in desperation people tend to say yes to worst match or worst alliance that comes up, and this is why actually delay happens, I feel, because your marriage is getting delayed to make you desperate, and then you're so desperate that you are ready to say yes to anyone. In Indian society, like people, boys especially, boys are so desperate, they are ready to first they have standards, they have criterions, they have parameters, then they say नहीं कोई भी चलेगी, लड़की होनी चाहिए. So this level of desperation that comes up, I'm not sorry, it is not funny actually, but our destiny makes us do this. So when we go to astrologers, our first question should be, will I experience marital bliss ever in my life? Because it's not a task that we need to get married. It's just not a task. There should be marital bliss also, but we are so over optimistic, especially men. Men have they are delusioned that their life will change once they get married, क्योंकि वो मम्माज बॉय, उनकी माँ ने सिखा रखा है बेटा तेरी शादी हो जाए. एक लड़का came to be, I am not getting married, not getting any alliance. He was from Gujarat. मेरी माँ की तबीयत बहुत ख़राब रहती है. So these kind of pressures are also there. They need someone to take care of their family, someone to take care of their household chores. So these kind of pressures, how do we see these pressures in the birth chart? If we are getting married due to these kind of pressures, if we see Jupiter in 12th house, you will see delayed marriage. Now Jupiter has got nothing to do with delay, but I have seen this Jupiter in 12th house, delay in marriage. Like a girl who spent her spent so many years in taking care of her mother, because she had cancer, her mother had cancer, and now she wants to get married. She is 39 and she has started to look for rishtas now, and she was doubtful whether she will get married or not. She asked me, तो मैंने कहा नहीं हो जाएगा, ठीक है. तो आई आस्क्ड हर कि तुम्हारा डू यू रियली वांट टू गेट मैरिड? शी सेड यस, आई रियली वांट टू गेट मैरिड नाउ, आई वांट टू सेटल इन माय लाइफ. अब इंडिया में क्या इतना इल्यूजन्स है कि पति अच्छा मिलेगा तो लाइफ सेट है. गर्ल्स को ये इल्यूजन है कि इफ़ यू गेट गुड मैच, योर लाइफ ऑल सेट, यू डोंट नीड टू केयर अबाउट योर करियर. बॉयज़ को ये इल्यूजन है कि उनकी शादी होगी, देयर लाइफ विल चेंज, ट्रांसफॉर्म टू सम अदर लेवल, उनकी जॉब अच्छी हो जाएगी, उनका करियर अच्छा हो जाए. जॉबलेस मैन आर लुकिंग फॉर अलाइंसेस, की रिश्ता मिल जाए जॉबलेस, क्योंकि नहीं लगता शादी होती कुछ तो miracles happen actually, but not with everyone. सेवंथ लॉर्ड इज गोइंग एग्जॉल्टेड, शादी नहीं हो रही है कितने सालों से, देख रहे हो रिश्ता 3 साल से। सेवंथ लॉर्ड इन फिफ्थ हाउस, शादी नहीं हो रही है 5 साल से, 6 साल से, शादी हो गई भाई नहीं चलने वाली, क्या क्यों इतना झंझट। अकेला वीनस बैठा है, वीनस अलोन इन सेवंथ हाउस। क्लासिक्स में लिखा है वाइफ विल डाई, बट I have seen it happening in people. I'm not trying to scare you off, but then which planet is going, और हाँ स्पेशली अगर सेवन्थ में ही कोई प्लानट एग्जॉल्टेड होके बैठा है वो भी बहुत प्रॉब्लमेटिक है। तो प्लानट कौन सा है जो सेवन्थ में फल अच्छा दे रहा है, ही बनना है वंडर। मतलब I believe empty houses are good. Empty houses are the best. For example, if Lagna, you have any planet, if in Lagan, in ascendant, that planet will rule over your personality. Of course. So in the similar manner in 7th house, if you have any planet in 7th house, that is going to be very prominent in your marital life and in the personality of your spouse as well. Now delay in marriage, it is not necessary that Saturn is giving you delay. Yes, of course Saturn is karak of delay, but actually destiny is giving you time to ponder upon this decision of getting married. Do you even want to get married, or you are just buried under the societal pressures, family pressures? family माँ पीछे पड़ी है, बाप पीछे पड़ा है, वही गेट मैरिड, हमारे लिए बहू ढूंढ के ला, यहाँ लड़की की माँ तू निकल यहाँ से, शादी करके जा, हमारा भी पीछा छोड़, अपने घर बसा। तो आर यू बरीड अंदर, do you feel burdened under these kind of societal pressures, family pressures? या कमाया कुछ है नहीं, पढ़ाई लिखाई करी नहीं, अब पति चाहिए, खुद का नहीं पाल सकते, तो these kind of pressures, because girls, most of the girls have this question, when I will get married. So I see problem in their marriage. I ask them कि what about your studies, what do you do? जैसे कुछ नहीं तो ठीक है, बट जब भाई आई कांट सी हैप्पी मैरिटल बिज, अब मैं बता के डिप्रेस भी नहीं करना चाहती, बट नहीं दिख रहा तो करियर पे ही तब तक कृपा कर दो अपने ऊपर थोड़ी सी, कृपा ही है। इल्यूजन में रहने से भी क्या ही हो रहा है। तो मतलब कंक्लूजन इज कि इफ़ यू आर नॉट getting married, there is delay in marriage, in your marriage, consider living, I won't say celibate, but do you deserve getting married? Ask yourself. Well, nobody would be able to answer that without any biases, because nobody is that self-critical to be able to answer this with accuracy or without any bias, without any judgments. But if you are getting, if your marriage is getting delayed, there is some problem. And if you get married really early, then also it is not guaranteed that you will experience marital bliss. Even I am still wondering कि after seeing so many charts, I don't know how many charts I have seen yet, but still I wonder what will show me marital bliss. So even I am confused. So sorry for leaving you more confused. Jai Shri Ram.